Alrighty, we're back at the train. What I'm going to do in case I get lost, I'm going to mark my waypoint. This might take a minute. Okay. Don't go on the train track if there's a train coming. Ooh, I could cross the track. Ooh, let's cross. No through road. Nah, just two. Nah, let's go this way. Stick with what we know, folks. Oh, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Silly. Huh. Look at this. Hello. This is great. Just awesome. Now let me tell you a story, guys. I'm going to tell you a story while we bam along this track and... Oh, Scheißen! Can't tell stories when I'm going through this kind of stuff. Whoa! Okay. Well, the other night, a story about how God can change your heart. Okay. The other night I had a bad dream. I had some night terrors and I actually think I was spiritually under attack. I had like sleep paralysis where I was asleep. My body was fast asleep, but my brain was kind of awake, if that makes sense. And so I wake up, alright, and I was awake in my mind, but I could not move. Any of my... Are we going to get going? Yep, he's off. Hang on. How you going, man?
Yeah, alright, bro.
What's happened? She won't kick over.
It will.
Yeah, it's just hard work.
I fucking did it up there and I fucking put me into a tree, so I got a bit winded.
Oh shit.
Pump started it. Got down here, I got no fucking back brake at all. And not that you you should need it.
Oh fuck, you worn out.
Yeah, I'm just worn out, bro. You're all good.
Yeah.
All good, bro.
Alright, man.
My brother will catch up in a sec.
Alright, cool. Have fun.
Yeah. I'm doing my best.
Young fellow, having some fun, fell off, came into a tree, got winded, loving it. Anyway, where was I with my story? So I've got sleep paralysis. I'm asleep, my mind is awake, I cannot move, I cannot yell, I cannot scream, in a total, it's like I'm captured, I'm bound. It sucks. Absolutely sucks. Anyway, that's another story, but how that was all feeling. But oh crapola. Woo. Anyway, my wife and I, eventually I wake my wife up, you know, I get out of this state that I'm in. It was no fun at all, but I get out of it, and we decide to go and watch the sunrise. We never watch the sunrise. Okay, we like to sleep. We're sleepers. Bikers out here everywhere. Ooh. It's good I can go past. Yeah, no. There's bikers out here everywhere at the moment, that's good. But so we decided to go watch the sunrise, not set. We decided to watch the sunrise, that's what we did. So we get up and we figure out where the sun comes up, because we wouldn't even know. It's not true, we do know. And we get in the car and away we go. Anyway, we pull up at the place we got married actually. It's a lookout, it's like a big lookout tower, and it gets locked every night. There's been some suicides off the top of the tower, so it's got a lockable gate about halfway up to stop people going all the way to the top, I guess, and throwing themselves off. So anyway, we park our car up there, and as we're walking under this tower, we hear this crash, you know, just crash, and then we get this stench of urine filling our nostrils. And I mean, piss smells, you know, when you take a piss it does stink, but this was out in the fresh air, totally wild and open, and it stank. Anyway, we turned around and lo and behold, a glass bottle had shattered, you know, probably 4 meters away from us. About 4 meters away from us probably, this glass bottle. And I don't know if this person that was up the tower who threw this bottle was aiming at us, or just tossed it casually over the side, or saw us coming and filled it with urine and then aimed right for us, or what. Like, I don't know what their plan was. But it was close to hitting us, and I mean, it's pretty high, you know, maybe 5-7 meters high. And if that had hit myself or my wife, that would have, I don't know if it would have killed us or something, but it would have caused some pretty serious damage. And you know, it stank of piss as well, which really pissed me off. And now I'm a Christian, so you know, I should have been forgiving and stuff, but man, I had murder in my heart. I just had murder in my heart. I wanted to march up there and absolutely destroy this guy. Woo! Slippery. don't want this to end. This is going to turn into a road, and the road will turn into bitumen, and it's too much fun. Ooh, hello, Mr. Vehicle. What a stage. Pretty sure I'm on a road, so that's good. Anyway, so we watched the sunrise and it was really beautiful and it's all good, and we went back up there and we could still smell this piss, you know, radiating from the tower and all around it where the bottle had broken. And I was like, you know, walking around the tower looking up, trying to be all intimidating and stuff, and wondering if this little weasel had come down and make something of it. I didn't get a glimpse of him even once. It was like the bottle could have come from anywhere, but the only place it could have come was from the tower. So yeah, so anyway, I guess the little story is, I had the weirdest night. You know, I had these night terrors. We get up at some ridiculous hour of the morning to go watch the sunrise, which we never do. It was really beautiful, but at the same time, you know, we got a bottle full of piss thrown at us by some, I guess, drunk that had been up there all night sleeping or something, and thought it would be a bit of a kick to throw a bottle at some people full of his own piss. But I wanted to, you know, like I was like, said to my wife, if he throws something else or does something, I'm going to go up there and give him a piece of my mind. And, you know, I was prepared to really give him what for. But he didn't in the end. But I went and got some, oh, alrighty, trying to pump my tyres up. Yeah, so I should tell you guys the rest of that story. So basically I had absolute murder in my heart, but later on, you know, 20-30 minutes later we thought, oh, let's go to Macca's for breakfast since we're up at this ridiculous hour anyway. So we did, and I thought, you know what, I should have said to that guy, like, I forgive you, man, you know, come down, talk about it. Like, what sort of a place must he have been in to be throwing bottles at random strangers full of his own piss? Thought, the poor bloke, you know, there's clearly things aren't going well in his life if that's what he's resorting to. So yeah, the Lord put forgiveness in my heart, not murder. If only I had have, you know, yelled out, like, anything could happen, who knows what could happen. He could have thrown another bottle at me, but equally he could have come down and talked about it and stuff like that. So yeah, story time's over, folks. I'm a bad storyteller, I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you a story about my bad storytelling. Tried to tell a story once, it was shit. I got a feeling, I got a bit of an inkling. This is gonna be one of those days. I got a